What if the most heartwarming movie of all time was also one of the saddest?
I'm not a praying man, but
It's a Wonderful Life became a timeless holiday tradition, filled with hope, redemption, and the power of second chances.
I told you I'm your guardian angel. I know everything about you.
But behind the film's glowing legacy is a cast whose real lives didn't always end with a happy ending. Some faded quietly from the spotlight. Others faced heartbreaking tragedies.
Award-winning actress Donna Reed is dead.
This is every It's a Wonderful Life actor who has tragically passed away. Jimmy Stewart didn't want to make It's a Wonderful Life. He'd just come back from World War II, where he'd flown 20 combat missions over Nazi Germany as a bomber pilot. He'd seen things, lost men under his command. The studio wanted him to play the all-American hero again, but Jimmy wasn't sure he could. Director Frank Capra convinced him, said George Bailey's breakdown, that moment on the bridge where he's ready to end it all, that needed to be real. Jimmy understood that kind of darkness. The scene where George Bailey breaks down crying in Martini's bar, that wasn't acting. Jimmy had been holding that in since he got home from the war. He never talked about what he saw over there, never gave interviews about it, but you can see it in his eyes in that scene. That's a man who's been to hell.
I'm not a praying man, but if you're up there and you can hear me, show me the way. I'm at the end of my rope.
The movie flopped when it came out in 1946, lost money. Jimmy moved on, made Harvey, won more awards. But decades later, when the film's copyright lapsed and TV stations started playing it every Christmas, something happened. People saw themselves in George Bailey, that feeling of being trapped, of dreams slipping away, of wondering if your life mattered. Jimmy lived to see It's a Wonderful Life become the most beloved Christmas movie ever made. He'd get letters every year from people saying the film saved their lives, literally. People who were thinking about ending it, who watched George Bailey choose to live and decided they would too.
Ridiculous of you to think of killing yourself for money. $8,000.
Yeah, now just things like that. Now, how do you know that?
I told you I'm your guardian angel. I know everything about you.
On June 25, 1997, a blood clot formed in Jimmy's right leg. It traveled to his lungs. A week later, on July 2nd, surrounded by his children in his Beverly Hills home, James Stewart died of a pulmonary embolism. He was 89 years old. His last words to his family, "I'm going to be with Gloria now." His wife had died 3 years earlier. After 45 years of marriage, Jimmy never really recovered from losing her. Donna Reed hated being called wholesome, drove her crazy. She'd won an Oscar playing a prostitute in From Here to Eternity, but everyone only wanted to see her as the perfect wife and mother, Mary Bailey. For 8 years she played that role on The Donna Reed Show. Perfect hair, perfect smile, perfect home, America's ideal mom. But Donna was tougher than that image. She was one of the first actresses to own her own production company. She fought the studio system when women didn't do that. She protested the Vietnam War when it wasn't popular.
What's the matter with you? I work here, you know, after all. Can't you understand?
In 1984, Donna was cast in Dallas to replace Barbara Bel Geddes. Finally, a chance to play something different, a Texas matriarch with secrets and power. She was excited. This was her comeback. Then came the stomach pains. October 1985, pancreatic cancer, stage 4. The doctors gave her months. Donna refused to accept it. She tried experimental treatments, changed her diet, kept working. She filmed Dallas episodes while undergoing chemotherapy. Nobody on set knew how sick she was. By December, she couldn't hide it anymore. The pain was too much. She went home to Beverly Hills, to the house she'd lived in for 30 years. Her 4 children came to be with her. Her ex-husband, Tony Owen, despite their divorce, visited every day. January 14, 1986, 2 weeks before her 65th birthday, Donna Reed died at home, surrounded by family.
Award-winning actress Donna Reed is dead. She died today in Beverly Hills at the age of 64 of pancreatic cancer.
Pancreatic cancer had destroyed her body in just 3 months. At her funeral, they played Buffalo Gals, the song George and Mary danced to in the gym scene. The one where the floor opens up and they fall into the pool. That moment of joy before life gets complicated. Henry Travers was 72 years old when he played Clarence, the bumbling angel trying to earn his wings. Most actors that age were retired. Henry was just getting started in Hollywood. He'd spent 40 years on stage in England and New York before he ever made a movie. Theater was his life, but in 1933, at age 59, he moved to Hollywood and became a character actor, the kindly old man, the gentle father, the wise neighbor. He played Mr. Ballard in Mrs. Miniver, the station master in Shadow of a Doubt, and Clarence Oddbody Angel Second Class in It's a Wonderful Life. That scene where Clarence shows George what Bedford Falls would be like without him, Pottersville, dark and cruel and hopeless. Henry played it with such sadness, like he'd seen that version of the world before and knew how easily it could happen.
Yes, George?
Where's Mary?
Oh, well, I can't...
I don't know how you know these things, but tell me, where is she? If you know where she is, tell me where my wife is.
I'm not supposed to tell.
Please, Clarence, tell me where she is.
You're not going to like it, George.
After It's a Wonderful Life, Henry made a few more films, then retired. He'd had enough. He was in his 70s, had made over 50 movies, and wanted to rest. Henry spent his final years quietly in Los Angeles with his wife, Anne. They'd been married since 1931. No scandals, no drama. Just two people who loved each other. October 18th, 1965. Henry Travers died at the Motion Picture and Television Country House and Hospital in Woodland Hills. Arteriosclerosis. His heart had simply worn out. He was 91 years old. Every Christmas, millions of people watch Clarence jump off that bridge to save George Bailey. They hear him say, "Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings." Henry Travers got his. Ward Bond and John Wayne were best friends for 35 years. They met playing football at USC in the 1920s. Both wanted to be actors. Both became stars. Ward was in more movies than almost any actor in Hollywood history. Over 200 films. He was the cop in It's a Wonderful Life. Bert, the guy who jumps into the river to save Clarence so George has to save them both. Ward played him as a good-natured, simple guy. That wasn't Ward. Ward was tough, opinionated, and didn't back down from anyone.
George! You all right? Hey, what's the matter?
Now get out of here, Bert, or I'll hit you again. Get out of here.
What the Sam Hill you yelling for, George?
He was also one of the founding members of the Motion Picture Alliance for the Preservation of American Ideals. Translation: he named names during the communist witch hunts of the 1950s. Ward testified he believed he was protecting America. A lot of people never forgave him for it. By 1957, Ward was starring in Wagon Train, one of the biggest TV shows in America. He played Major Seth Adams, the wagon master leading pioneers west. The show made him wealthy, famous in a new way, not just a character actor anymore, but a star.
Sam, I'm just lieutenant.
Battlefield promotion, Seth. You've earned it. Let's go, come. God bless you, Seth.
November 5th, 1960. Ward was in a Dallas hotel room preparing for a wagon train appearance at a local football game. John Wayne had just visited him the day before. They'd laughed, told old stories, made plans to go hunting. That morning, Ward suffered a massive heart attack. He was alone. By the time they found him, it was too late. Ward Bond was 57 years old. John Wayne was devastated. He'd lost his best friend. They replaced Ward on Wagon Train with John McIntyre. The show went on, but it was never quite the same. Gloria Grahame played Violet, the girl every guy in Bedford Falls wanted. The one who didn't settle down, who wanted more than a small town could offer. In real life, Gloria was complicated in ways that made Violet look simple. She won an Oscar in 1953 for The Bad and the Beautiful. She was one of the great film noir actresses, playing damaged women with secrets. Her personal life was messier than any script. 4 marriages, including one to her ex-husband's son. Hollywood whispered about her for decades. By the 1970s, the roles dried up. Gloria moved to New York, did theater. She was brilliant on stage, but the money wasn't there. She struggled financially, took any work she could get. In 1980, Gloria was in England performing in a play. She started feeling sick, tired all the time, pain in her chest. She ignored it. Actors don't cancel shows. By the time she saw a doctor, the breast cancer had spread everywhere. Stage 4. Her doctors in England told her to go home, be with family. There wasn't much time. Gloria flew back to New York. Her ex-husband, actor Peter Turner, took care of her in her final months. Despite everything, despite the messy divorce, he was there. October 5th, 1981. Gloria Grahame died in St. Vincent's Hospital in New York. She was 57 years old. Breast cancer had ravaged her body. She's buried in Oakwood Memorial Park in Chatsworth, California. Her grave marker reads, Gloria Grahame, a free spirit. probably didn't even notice him in It's a Wonderful Life. He's the guy who opens the gym floor during the dance scene, Freddie Othello. One line, maybe two. But everyone knew who Carl Switzer was. Alfalfa, from The Little Rascals. That kid with the cowlick who sang off key and made America laugh. Carl had been famous since he was 7 years old. By 1946, when he did It's a Wonderful Life, Carl was 19 and couldn't get work. Nobody wanted to hire the former child star. He was too recognizable as Alfalfa, but too old to play kids anymore. So he took bit parts, one-day roles, anything to pay rent. Carl struggled for the next decade. Bartending, hunting guide work, small acting gigs. He drank too much, got into fights, had a reputation for being difficult. In 1958, he borrowed a hunting dog from a guy named Moses Bud Stilts. The dog ran away. Carl spent $35 to get it back. He wanted his money. January 21st, 1959, Carl showed up at Stilts' house in Mission Hills, California. Drunk, angry. He wanted that $35, plus another $15 for his trouble. $50 total. Stilts said he didn't owe him anything. The argument escalated. Carl pulled out a knife. Stilts grabbed a gun. In the chaos, a shot rang out. Carl Switzer died on the floor of that house, a bullet in his abdomen. He was 31 years old, over $50. The coroner ruled it justifiable homicide, self-defense. Stilts was never charged. They buried Carl at Hollywood Forever Cemetery. His grave marker just says Carl Switzer. No mention of Alfalfa. No mention of the Little Rascals. Like he wanted people to forget that part. But nobody did. They gave us one of the most beloved films in cinema history, one that continues to bring families together each December. But time, as always, marched on. Which actor's story surprised you the most, or moved you the deepest? Let us know in the comments below, and if this video brought back memories, please like and subscribe to keep their legacies alive. And if you want to explore more classic stars we've lost, we have a whole playlist waiting for you. Thank you for watching.